Alright, I know it's late, but no, I made a couple videos this morning, but they're like 30 to 50 minutes long. But so maybe I'm just gonna have to freaking make a new YouTube account or something, because like I want to show people, like people know. I just want to clear the air of that. No, I am not God. I don't think I'm God. No, I'm not Jesus. I do not think I'm Jesus. No, I do not think I am D'Artagnan Louis Deweese, born July 1st, 7th month on the first day of 96, all right? I have 4 beautiful children. Ooh-wee! Dua, Delaney Nicole Deweese, Desi Rain Diamond Tyler, Kai Chevelle Deweese, and Athos O'Brien Deweese. I got 2 women that help me with those children, all right? They buried them. I don't like to call them baby mamas, but nowadays they're baby mamas. So, no, I am not the most righteous or nothing like that. I'm just a white honky, Houston, Texas born, Waller, Texas made. You know, and I believe in something, all right? I do know that. That's just what it's about. You know, you either believe in something or you die for nothing, you know? So I can and I will. Practice makes perfect. Nothing to it but to do it. You know, mind over matter. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, God doesn't say, God makes us perfect. That's one, you know. But I know I've had a few tell me to my face, oh, you're a false prophet. No, I'm not. And what is a false prophet exactly? You know, you let them tell you. But basically, you're supposed to move in silence, is what they say. You know, you just keep that stuff to yourself. But what I've learned in my little 28 years, yes, I'm only 28 years old. I've been through quite a bit. But what I've learned is if someone is not shown which way to go. So it's more or less like, if you are not shown that, hey, baby, get off the road, silly. You're going to get hit by the car, silly willies. Get over here. You know, if you're not shown like, oh, shoot, the car going to hit me. You know, you don't know. You're not shown like, no, we don't. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. If we're not shown so that it works the same way, you know, biblically, if we're not shown A, B, C, simple as 1, 2, 3. If we're not shown certain things, like if we're only shown a certain way, we're only shown that we're the trash guy or we're the door guy and nothing else. You know, we're just, no, that's your job. You do what I say do. And I'm like, well, you're never gonna, you're just gonna always listen and be the trash guy. You're gonna watch everybody else do all these things, you know, and you're like, me, why am I just stuck being the trash guy, the door guy? You know, so you have to observe, you have to learn, you have to fall down and you have to stand back up, like, and fall down again. You gotta hit the ball. I mean, you're gonna make mistakes in life, period. And Jesus Christ himself was within the flesh of the human body like you and I. Well, where did we come from? You know, mommies and daddies, now they're giving up. All mommies and daddies nowadays, I can't stand it because now they're giving up. But at one point, mommies and daddies loved each other. They showed love, and then from the daddy plants a seed within the mom. Now that poor mama, boy, she got to go through hell and back carrying them 9 months, bearing that fruit. Now, when they shoot, daddy take it whenever it's here, you know, and then y'all are supposed to work together. So this is why I have never been married, because marriage means something to me. I think it's in Matthew chapter like 25 to 26. But marriage is a sacred binding, and then if you, as a man or a woman, either way, if you don't not want to be with that person, you don't go behind her back and sleep around and all that. But no, you serve them a divorce paper like, hey, it's done. Sign right here and let me get on with my business. Because marriage, I have just seen them come and go, like from my mom and my dad to, you know, all my relationships I had, and I'm blessed because it means something to me, period, you know, and you know, marriage is a sacred binding. That's you and another, so opposites, so positive and negative, coming together as one under God, like grounding in your car, coming together as one under God. Now you're one in the flesh. Now you have to work together on each other's teams. So that means communication is key. No fighting, oh, well, he said, well, she did. No, you don't. No. Everyone has their freedom of speech, their opinion, and women and men are different. They think different. Men, I like to say, all men are stupid and all women are crazy. You just got to find one stupid and crazy one you love and you want to be with forever. Anyhow, so that being said, yes, I am aware that I'm just a silly old honky, and I want y'all to know I'm not trying to be no. Well, I know we need a preacher. We need a savior. How about y'all? I agree with that shit. You know, but I know my mama, she's beautiful. and my Aunt Renee, and my cousins out there in North Carolina, Mark Jr., Jeremiah, Timothy. Man, I hope y'all are holding it down and doing good. Shout out to all my families, man. Because of them, it made me curious. When I was a kid, I walk into the church and I see this bloody man on the cross, and I run out. Whoa, don't let it be me. I'm scared to death. What the heck? So we don't know until we learn. We don't know. Hey, that oven's hot. Don't touch the oven. Yeah, we want to touch it and be silly. And we're going to make mistakes in life. Same as Jesus, same as anyone else in the flesh. Period. Like, you have to learn, how to write, how to live. So anybody in this world that says, shout out to Haystack, I did it all by myself. I needed everybody's help. Anybody in this world that says they did it by themselves, that's a lie. They're lying to your face right there. Because if we just come out of the womb and just thrown on the ground, what we finna do? How you finna survive? Because I know by having my beautiful babies and being able to be there for them, when that beautiful baby come out, well, shoot, mama, if the titty not working, we gotta have a bottle up in there, shoot, and then the first poop, man, it's black tar poop, man, what? And now they come get it, come clean it, oh. And you learn, I learned, but if she just sat in that poop, she couldn't take it, she needed us, whether that be that government, that moms and dads, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandparents, shout out to all of them. But regardless, the baby needed something, and they say there's two sides to every story, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. Well, mama and daddy's the two sides, and somewhere in the middle, bing, that's me, or Tanny Louise. That's the truth, and hey, that's Kaylee Nicole Louise. That's whoever. That's the truth is the children. Period. And this world was made with love out the gate. It's not like, in my opinion, it's not like it was made out of just anger, just boom, yeah, we're gonna make this amazing, beautiful place, and that's gonna punish them. No, no, it's made out of love at first. Our dumb, stupid, crazy selves pollute toxins. We don't care no more. We'd rather have this phone and communicate through a phone than to just put it down and keep my tools within inside and show my kid a little something, or sit down like I am right now. So it's 10 minutes already went by. We're so in, and then we work 8 to 10 hour days. We work fucking 8 to 10. Excuse my language. I'm gonna try my best. Bear with me. We work 8 to 10 hour days, 9 to 5, man. Now when I say we, yes, I've done it. Everyone always just remembers the bad, not the good. And then, when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you change your clothes, you get ready to go out the door. All within 10 minutes or whatever, last minute. And then you go work 8 to 10 hour days, and then you come home. And, leave me alone, I've been working all day. I just went, thanks, babe, with food, whatever, what have you. Kid, and then that's your routine, over and over and over. Where is life? Where is life? It's right here. It's right here. You can be whatever you want to be in life. My name is D'Artagnan Louis, and I want to make it just being me, right? And I want to show the world, back to the false prophet thing. It's if I don't help guide somebody, period, and we all croak tomorrow, it's but didn't you have opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to show them, and instead you just kept the book closed, you just kept the paperwork closed, you didn't try to figure it out, And then I was telling me, man, hey, don't panic, find a way out. Breathe in your nose, out through your mouth, relax, Hakuna Matata, there's no worries, So in situations, fight or flight situations, what you gonna do? So yes, that's what I want. Some people tell me this, some people tell me it doesn't matter what people think. It matters what you think within your heart. I don't trust no one. Period. And I do in the same sense. You give people the benefit of the doubt, and yes, you do forgive. If God forgives, then you forgive, man. And you know what they done wrong. And then they come to you sincerely. Yes, you forgive them, man. But He only gave us 2 cheeks to turn. Jesus did sacrifice Himself. He went through misery, he went through humility, he went through, it does not make sense what He went through. But in that same sentence, it makes all the sense in the world, because they had to be shown. Someone had to be shown. Show us that you're a man of all 9 inches, And it's all right. I am not talking like I'm God. God says to not be me, because you cannot be me. Walk in a path like me. So that is stand beside me. Like, stand beside me. Like, hey, daddy, show me how to tie the shoe. Hey, mama, show me how to tie the shoe. Stand beside God and walk, and you do your best to walk in a path like God. Yes, it's 2025, but doesn't it feel like every day is just a repeat? A repeat. The same mundane lifestyles over and over again. Like, believe in something or you're just dying for nothing. You know, when we given the breath of life, God blessed me. Then I sneeze, man. Giving life to die, so God bless you. So understand what's important. This little 10 minutes right here, I might drive everybody else to their mama crazy, but it meant something to me. Because when I'm dead and gone, well, shoot, shout out to my babies, man. I held it down because at the end of the day, through all my struggles and when it was like, well, you know, going through, you know, people think, oh, you know, be thankful. I am thankful. I don't boast in what I'm saying. I'm not mocking anybody before us. You have to understand all cultures. It starts out with respect. Whether what color it is, it's like you respect the other person. And that's what he says in the Gospel of John. Gospel of John, excuse me. That's what it says. I read it earlier. That's one of the videos I wanted to post. He talks about a new commandment. A new commandment before he leaves his disciples. And he says that the new commandment is love one another as I love you. So always kiss your spouse and your children and the people that you love when you leave the house or even out of anger, man. Ain't no F you, boom. And you slam the door. Man, you try to run, you walk in that door, take a deep breath, do what you gotta do. Walk back in that door, give him a big old hug, man. A big old hug and just apologize, man. But I know this video is getting a little too long, but I'm gonna share a few things with you. So I know it's, you know, and I'm on King James Version. Yes, King James Version. But they have several different versions, you know. So I want Orthodox, you know, I want to see different versions too. I know King James. Shout out to the King James Version. Now, so this version right here is New International Version with helps, red letters, Zondervan, like Zondervan. And then there's another one, it's the Living Bible. So in Zondervan, so Holy Bible, New International Version, Psalm 128, okay, through 136. It's important to read. And I'll just read, let's say the first two, 128 and 129, all right? And then you take it upon yourself to go find you a Bible, whichever it may be. Psalm 128 and 129. I'm reading, but 128 through 136. So, Psalm 128 through 136. Important to go read. Boom. Boom. Okay, now, I'm just going to read to them. Blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walk in his ways. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine. Within your house, your sons will be like olive shoots. Around your table, thus is the man blessed who fears the Lord. May the Lord bless you from Zion all the days of your life. May you see the prosperity of Jerusalem, and may you live to see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel. Psalm 129. They have greatly oppressed me from my youth. Let Israel say, they have greatly oppressed me from my youth, but they have not gained the victory over me. Plowmen have plowed my back and made their furrows long. But the Lord is righteous. He has cut me free from the cords of the wicked. May all who hate Zion be turned back in shame. May they be like grass on the roof. With it, the reaper cannot fill his hands, nor the one who gathers fills his arms. May those who pass by not say the blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. Amen. All right, I'll read one more. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to my cry for mercy. If you, O Lord, keep a record of sins, O Lord, who could stand? But with you there is forgiveness. Therefore, you are feared. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits. And in his word I put my hope. My soul waits for the Lord. More than watchmen wait for the morning. More than watchmen wait for the morning. O Israel, put your hope in the Lord, for with the Lord is unfailing love, and with him is full redemption. He himself will redeem Israel from all the sins. Okay, so that was that. Also, dang it, man. That's what I want to read in the Living Bible. So, this one real quick. Where's that? Boom. Matthew, it's important. Let's see. Matthew chapter 12. Matthew chapter 12. God's chosen servant. Where's chapter 12 start? That's 13. Really just the book of Matthew. I love the book of Matthew. Yeah. 11 and 12. I mean, it's all great. But this is the red letter version. Boom, 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 boom. You see that? Now, also what I want to clear up too is the difference between God and the devil, right? God can be just as freaking mean as the devil. The devil can be just as mean as God. But the difference between the two, and I learned this today, is tomorrow's a new day, right? So when daylight hits, it's a new day. It's a brand new day. So everything tomorrow or yesterday, it's yesterday. It was already turned in, signed, and notarized. Today is a new day. So you always focus. Yes, you are supposed to look back at the past. You don't dwell on it and be stuck in it, D'Artagnan. Yeah, but you have to learn from the past. You don't just, yes, we're going to keep running into that same door or tripping, but eventually you're going to have to grab the doorknob and open the door so you don't run into it, and then make sure it's closed so no one comes, and vice versa. When you get home, you have to not run into the door. You got to open it to get inside. So if you get my metaphor. So eventually you're going to get tired of running into that same door. Bow, bow. Eventually you're going to get a knot. Like that one right there. And you're going to get a knot and you're going to get tired of it. And you're going to be like, ow, that hurts. So the next time you go, about to hit that door, you're going to see it and be like, oh, nope. I got to grab that doorknob and walk up in. If you get my metaphor, man. Anyhow, Matthew chapter 12. At that time, Jesus went through the grain fields on the Sabbath. His disciples were hungry and began to pick some heads of grain and eat them. When the Pharisees saw this, they said to him, "Look, your disciples are doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath." He answered, Haven't you read what David did when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God, and he and his companions ate the consecrated bread, which was not lawful for them to do so, but only for the priests. Or haven't you read in the law that on the Sabbath the priests in the temple desecrate the day and yet are innocent? I tell you that one greater than the temple is here. If you had known what these words mean, I desire mercy, not sacrifice. That's still Jesus' words. You would not have condemned the innocent, for the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath. Going on from that place, he went into their synagogue, and a man with a shriveled hand was there looking for a reason to accuse Jesus. They asked him, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath?" He said to them, "If any of you has a sheep and it falls into a pit on the Sabbath, will you not take hold of it and lift it out?" Facts, boy. Anyhow, how much more valuable is a man than a sheep. Therefore, it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath. Then he said to the man, stretch out your hand. So he stretched it out, and it was completely restored, just as sound as the other. But the Pharisees went out and plotted how they might kill Jesus. Shame on them Pharisees. Now God's chosen servant. It's still chapter 12. Aware of this, Jesus withdrew from that place. Many followed him, and he healed all their sick, warning them not to tell who he was. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. Here is my servant whom I have chosen, the one I love and whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations, baby. Let's go. 2025. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break. Ooh. And a smoldering wick he will not snuff out, till he leads justice to victory. In his name, the nations will put their hope. Shout out to that, Matthew 12, bro. It's still not even done. It's just, I'll end that right there because I wanted, and the video is already too dang long, but I have more videos to explain. But in the Living Bible, this is Hebrews, the end of chapter 8, beginning of chapter 9. And I tell you, the four major tools that defeat the biggest and baddest is prayer. That's a direct line to God. Second is the Word, Bible of God. Your Bible, whatever you may choose. Number 3 is having faith. Having faith. Overcome is my word of 2025. Overcome your adversities. Even when you think it's tough and you think it's rough, boy, you stand up. Do what you got to do. You stand up, you stand back tall and proud no matter what you got going on, man. You don't give up. I shall never give up. As I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I shall fear no evil. And no wicked or no evildoers with a weapon shall, I said it all weird, but no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. Now in Hebrews 9, was bottom of the 8, 9, bottom of the 8, meaning 9, baby. 3-2 count. What's up? I'm going to just do what I was taught and knock it over the fence. Grand Slam, baby. We won that championship. I'll show you the proof. Proud of that. Shout out to Waller in Houston. Anyways, I want them to do without me even telling. All right, Dad, chill out. Telling them. And these laws will be in their hearts so that they will want to obey them. And I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And no one then will need to speak to his friend or neighbor or brother saying, you too should know the Lord, because everyone great and small will know me already. Maybe I'm here to teach my dang self. Where we at? Will know me already. And I will be merciful to them and their wrongdoings, and I will remember their sins no more. God speaks of these new promises of the new agreement as taking the place of the old one. The old one is out of date now and has been put aside forever. Wow. So this is chapter 9. Now it's chapter 9 in the Living Bible. Now in that, see. So at the top of this, in Hebrews, it says Christ, God's better way. And then on the next page, it says, I came to give my life. And as I keep reading, that's what it talks about. Like, the next one is, what is faith? The wonders of faith. So that's what I was getting at. And I'll do more and more. It's already freaking 25 minutes in. But chapter 9. Now in that first agreement between God and his people, there were rules for worship. And there was a sacred tent down here on earth. Inside this place of worship, there were 2 rooms. The first one contained the golden candlestick and a table with special loaves and holy bread upon it. This part was called the holy place. Then there was a curtain, and behind that curtain, was it? There's no place like home. So was it? candlestick table. Then there was a curtain, and behind the curtain was a room called the Holy of Holies. In that room, there were a golden incense altar and a golden chest called the Ark of the Covenant, completely covered on all sides with pure gold. Inside the ark were the tablets of stone. Or have you turned to stone? Oh, man, I'm getting tired too. What was that? Oh, with the 10 Commandments. Wow. Bow, bow, bow. Off the grip. Off the top. What's one commandment? Real quick off the top. Whoa, boop, 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 boop. I shall honor my mother and father. Thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not praise no other gods before him. And the new, what? The new one was what I tell you in the Gospel of John. Love and treat each other how I would treat and love you, basically. I'm going to leave that right there because it's been 26 minutes, but I want to keep reading. But yes, I'm going to keep doing videos. I have plenty more videos, but definitely, I know everyone thinks I'm crazy. Everyone, has their own opinion and their own thoughts, and they walk their own way. I'm not telling you what to do whatsoever. This is my opinion, but I am asking you if you don't mind, just any time, any chance that you get, just take your time to listen to me every now and then through these videos, man. Whether it be my singing, my words, me talking about this stuff. I am just a silly young Houston, Texas born white boy made in Wallet. I know a few of them like it. Shout out to Blake Mathis. Shout out to what's his name? I'm gonna say it right. Useless. Darn it. For the watch. God bless my family. I'm talking about my family in Hemp Hill. I'm talking about my cousins, my daddy, my mom's, my brothers from another mother's. I mean, and I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about anybody, oh man, see the last thing. Children of God, they say that, then if they, it's the art, blah, blah, they always try to question it. No, we are brothers and sisters through Christ, because why? And through God, because why? Whenever your foot and my foot, barefoot, not socks and shoes. I'm talking about you take these socks and shoes off, and you and I stand together on that good earthly ground, the soil and the grass. Now now it's connected. All right, now and then when we both touch that tree with our feet planted on the ground, and we touch that tree and we freaking share a freaking pecan together. Now we are brothers and sisters through Christ. That's it. Boom. We give that thanks. We are connected with everything, and just. In the good Lord's name, amen, guys. And y'all get some rest. And just bear with me, man. I'm going to be sharing messages. I'm going to be trying to figure some stuff out. I guess I need to make a YouTube. Get some rest. Love who you love and love what you got before it's gone. I may be gone for the moment, but never forever. I love you now and forever. I'm almost to my last breath to feed me on and what? Back again. Shout out to Delaney, Desi, Kai and Nathan, and their two mamas. Yeah, we all drive each other crazy. And stepdaddy James. So everybody, man, hey, want you love to all the ones that I'm paying an ass to. But God's got me, so if you don't know, you better ask somebody.